Hi, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Seasons. This is Landros, and we're at episode 12. As you can see, we are right where we left off. Jillian's about to go in and have babies, and I'd like to thank those of you who have offered up suggestions for names. Coming up with names is always the most difficult challenge for me. And I don't know how many babies we're having. I don't know if it's boys, girls, or a mixture, so we're just going to find out. But they're here at the hospital. It's actually, the snow is coming down, and I believe we've only been into our first day of winter, so who knows what's going to happen. We really don't have a whole lot of money, so I'm hoping we don't have that many babies, because it means a lot of things we're going to have to buy. And we don't have money. We can't even get into a new house, so we're still broke. So probably not the best idea for us to go out and actually go to the spa and get the romantic massage before having babies. So that's okay. Let's go ahead and see, and I'm betting that we're going to have more than one, but here, now that I say that, we'll probably just have one. But just because when I looked in here and I saw that she had the fertility treatment, that just tells me we're going to have a little bit more. Now, I've got some boy names and some girl names, and I'm ready, and I did choose one of the ones that was suggested, hopefully that we will get to use it. But then I found a few others. Some of them that were suggested I really, really liked, but unfortunately either I'm using them in my other LPs or I already have plans to use them. So that's why I didn't actually pick a few of them. But thank you for those of you who have made some suggestions. So I really appreciate the help because it's something that I struggle every time I do it. Alright, now we are still waiting. I could get in closer, we could hear it. But I'm dying to know how many we're going to have. Okay, well, one of them's going to get their little wish here to have a boy or a girl, so we'll at least have somebody with some points. I'm still debating on the whole inheritance and genie thing. I really hate to use the genie thing. I love the fact that you get 100,000, but to me it's like they didn't earn it, and it just kind of, I don't know. I could almost justify the inheritance, but the genie is really hard to, especially since, we're trying to be a little bit more realistic in this game. But that's okay. All right, so we have a new baby girl. A happy mother and a smooth pregnancy make for a happy baby. Okay, for Elayna's little girl and Jessie's little girl, I'm going to call her Emily. All right, let's see if we have... Oh, we got some traits to choose. Now I'm going to randomize and see what we get and see if we can live with it. No. She's not absent-minded or a slob. Excitable and clumsy. You know what? We could work with that. I don't like clumsy, but it's kind of cute. Let's see. Any more babies, or are we done? Are we finished? I don't know. I can't tell if we're finished or not. They're not coming out, so something tells me, nope, we're not finished. We have a new baby boy. All right. So our baby boy, this is a name that was suggested. We're going to go with Antonio. I actually like the name, so I figured that'd be cool. So we got Emily and Antonio, and we're going to randomize for him as well. Absent-minded and excitable. I don't think I've ever played absent-minded. No, yeah, I have. Yes, no, yes, no. Let's randomize and see what else we get. Eccentric and easily impressed. I can do it one more time. Neurotic and loves the heat. I don't really like neurotic, but I've never played neurotic. So let's play neurotic. Let's try it. No, I'm sorry. Poor Antonio. Alright, so we only had twins. That's good. I was scared to death we were going to have triplets, but I'm assuming we're only having twins. Come on, guys, come out. Well, at least everybody got their wish because they had a boy and a girl, so that's good. Alright, the first thing we're going to have to do is once we get Jesse out of here with the baby, he's carrying Antonio, we'll go over and we'll set up the room. We're going to have to, hopefully that little room will fit 2 cribs in it, but I don't know. Alright, you guys are going to head on home. Now that I see both of you out with the babies, we will go over here and we'll start working on the cribs, or the baby room. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and I'll come back in just a moment because it takes me forever to pick what I want. And I'm going to have to be very careful because we don't have a whole lot of money. So I'll be back in just a moment once we actually are ready to bring the kids home. So hold on just a second. Okay, we're back. And I'm ready to actually have them go on home. I did a little bit, but the problem with the room is that it's very tiny, so there really wasn't a whole lot of room to really mess with doing much for a nursery. So what I put in there, it's okay, but it's not really that much. I didn't change any of the walls or anything like that, so it'll be alright. Like I said, it's nothing extravagant. So just actually glad that we had enough room to fit them and we didn't run out of money completely, because we are running pretty low. Alright, and apparently we're going to have really nasty weather, so it's going to be bad for a while, but that's okay. With babies in the house, you really don't have to do too much but stay inside, because you got a lot to take care of, especially with two. So this house is definitely going to be cramped for a while. So as we come in, I'll go ahead and let them, come on Jesse, get out of the cold. So I'll let them go ahead and get inside, and I'll just go ahead and show you while I set them up where they need to take the babies. First of all, let's make sure that the babies are okay and they don't need anything. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead, Jesse, and let's go ahead and feed Antonio real quick. Give him a bottle. You can snuggle. Let's go ahead. Let's see, you can play with him, and then just change his diaper just because. And then I'm going to have you put him in his crib over here. Elayna, you're going to do the same thing even though you are starving yourself. Let's go ahead and let you go ahead and give Emily a bottle. Let's let you play with her a little bit. That'll just help build your relationship. You guys are going to have plenty of times to do this for a while anyway. This way we can get them set up now. Alright, and then of course back here is the actual nursery. It's not much. It's just all we have is this tiny little room, and I had to keep the desk. I kept trying to move the desk around and put it in another room, and it just didn't fit. I'm certainly hoping that they can still get in and use it. I think they can, but all of this actually came from a set that I got from the Sims 3 store. It's the Animals Abound children's set. So I got the little monkeys, and it's got the little monkey lamps on both sides. I don't think you can see the one on this side, but there's another lamp over here that's exactly the same. But they also have their own little toy box, and it's got their, I had to put in another window, so they got their curtains there to match. I gave them their silhouettes up here on the wall, and there was a couple of other things that I really wanted to put, but I couldn't fit them in. I'm not crazy about this one, but it was the only one that was more feminine, so I went ahead and used it. Probably would have liked something that was a little bit more pattern, more decoration, but I gave her this little, I don't know what it is. It's just some kind of little animal, stuffed animal type thing, and he's got a shark in his, so they both have something in there to use. Okay, good. So they can get in there, no problem. Before we actually go anywhere, I want her to just at least sit down and make sure she can use this desk, because that is going to be her job for a while. And it looks like she should have no problem doing it. There we go. Alright, she's hungry, so we're going to go ahead and let her eat something. And we got leftovers here. Jesse, how are you doing? He's hungry too, so let's go ahead and let him eat as well. Let Elayna get started, otherwise you're just going to be stamping your feet. And oh yeah, it is early in the morning. They're both exhausted. Well, not too bad, but I'll let him go ahead and use the bathroom. She probably, no, she doesn't need the bathroom, but she needs to go on to bed. So they're going to sleep quite a while. Probably not as long as they want to, because the babies are going to get them up pretty soon. But bad weather day, that's okay. Let's see when they actually, Jesse has to go to work. When is he going to work? Oh, he's still got another day, so he's fine. And as far as his skills, he does need to work on handiness and his athletic, but we'll do it in between times whenever we can deal with the kids. So for right now, we're not really going to be too worried about anything else but taking care of the little babies. So I'm going to let them go ahead and finish up, let them get to bed, and then as soon as probably the kids wake them up, we will come back in and start taking care of little Antonio and Emily. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, you're going to notice something a little different here. It's pretty much everything's been taken out. I sat here and I looked at it and I thought about it, and my claustrophobia was getting to me, so I decided that they are definitely going to be moving. So what we're going to do is, instead of doing the genie, we are going to let both of them do the inheritance only once. So they each get to do it one time, and that'll be it. So we're going to go ahead with Elayna, and hopefully we'll have enough money to get into something decent. I don't know what else is available. Actually, I do have an idea what I'd like to have. So this one should be worth 30,000 points. So let's go on down to the 30s. Let's see, inheritance. And let's see how much she gets. Now, some people say they get a lot more than 30. I normally get around 30 to 35,000 at most. Okay. Though Elayna's long-lost relative will be deeply missed, their legacy lives on in Elayna's inheritance of 31,284 simoleons. Alright, so I didn't get a whole lot, but I got something. And Jesse, you're going to do the same thing. It's not cheating since it's something you can do in the game, but I normally like to let them earn it on their own. But with two kids and the limited space they have, we really need to do something. Alright, so Jessie got 34,322. And what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get them up so that they can actually, no, he's not going to worry about that. They're going to actually get up and, let's see, Jessie, I'm going to let you go ahead and pick up Emily. Elayna, you're going to go ahead and pick up Antonio, and that way we can get you guys going. And I need to pack up. The only thing I have left to pack up is their cribs and the things that are inside. And I think I'm probably going to leave this bed here because we can get a better one later if we have more money left over. I don't know how much money we're going to get for this house, but we're sitting with 69,000 simoleons, so that's not too bad. But I'd like to see what we're going to have. Come on, Elayna, did I tell you to get up? No, I didn't. It would help if I told you to get out of bed. So we can at least get them up, get them moved over, and get them into something a little bit bigger. Alright, Jessie, why don't you come on over here and get out of the way. I am going to leave this little bitty stereo over here because we already have one. We have a nicer one, so I'm going to leave this one. Actually, I could take it with us, but no, there's really no need. Go ahead, get out of there. And I'm still debating on this bed. I could just replace it with the cheap bed and keep this one, but this one's not that expensive either. But it just depends on how much money we got once we actually see how much the house is worth. Alright. Now I'll probably just leave it. Alright, Elayna, come on over here. Get out of the way so I can get these beds done. Go here. Get you out of the room. That way I can mess with everything in here. Alright. Very nice. You can see everything I've got put in here is fine. So get the cribs in here. They should be good. We did get this as a gift. I want to take that with us. And let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's good. We can leave it. I mean, yeah, I should probably put the little bed back in there that we already had, but we're going to take as much money as we can get. Okay, this is worth about 11,000, actually 13,000, almost 14,000, so we should do okay. Let's let Jessie, where are you? Go ahead and get the phone out, and let's go ahead and move family. Let's see. Hopefully we can get something good. I know of a 3-bedroom that I like, and I'd like to see if it's available. Sometimes it's already taken by now in the game, sometimes it's not. But, alright, yeah, you're going to take everybody with you. We're going to sell everything that's left. Okay, that gives us 83,000 simoleons. That's pretty good. Alright. These are all the little houses. It's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. Is that? That's a 3-bedroom? This one's just down, or just right across from us. I don't really know that house very well. It's probably not a bad house. I'd rather have the bachelor house. Okay, that's a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 2, and a 2. Okay, no. 2-bedroom, not that one. This is the one I like, and it's only 77,000, almost 78, so I would think that's probably a good choice. This one's good too as far as price, but I don't know if I like it as well. That was too expensive. We can't afford it. We definitely can't afford that. This one is a 1-bedroom. Okay. I don't think we can afford any of these. No, we can afford this. It's a 3-bedroom, but it's only a 1.5 bath. Okay, that one's too small. This one we can't afford. I love that house though. And I think that's really the only other houses. We can't get into the rich side of town, so we're not even going to bother. I don't know about this one. I think I've seen the outside of it. I'm not crazy about it. But I like this one because it's got a pool. And how many bathrooms does it got? It's got 2 bathrooms. Of course, so does that one. This one's a little bit more, so I'm assuming it's a little bit nicer. So I say we take this one right here, because I don't think there was anything else. No. We'll take this one right here, and we'll say okay. It's the modern house, and it's almost 78,000 simoleons. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move. Yeah, I could have stuck around and I could have continued out and had them earn the money on their own, but I really just felt like we needed to move on, and with one income, it's going to take us forever till we can actually get out of here. But see, this is actually going to drop us down. We're still going to have to worry about making money because we're down to 5,000 simoleons, so we really didn't improve our financial situation with the inheritance. We just improved the living conditions, so that's a good thing. If we would have done the genie, we would have had, I mean, yeah, we could have done just one genie wish, but then we would have had 2 more wishes left, and the temptation is just so great to go ahead and make all the money really quick. But this way they still have to work, they still have to worry about bringing in money in order to actually pay the bills for the rest of the house. So, I don't know, I think it's pretty nice. It is really coming down as far as the weather, so I think we're waiting on Elayna. No, everybody's ready. So it's amazing how it's just, there's no way you'd go out to the festival and enjoy it now. This is too much. So hopefully it will die down. But I don't know that they're going to get to really enjoy the festival unless we call for a babysitter, because they're going to have too much to take care of with 2 little babies. And that's going to be for pretty much the entire winter season. So at least in spring, it'll be the kids that are actually aging up as children. Alright, now here is our brand new house. And it's got that more modern feel as far as kind of like the what modern used to be, I guess. I don't know. To me it reminds me of like a 50s, 60s style house, but it's cute. And I like the fact that it's all one level, so I don't lose my Sims while I'm in here. We can't actually go into build buy mode yet, but we need to because the babies are in yellow, getting ready to go to orange. Oh, they just need attention? Well guys, you're holding them. Why don't you go ahead and do something? Let's wait till we get inside. And I know we're lagging pretty bad right now. Hopefully that will be taken care of within the week. Alright, Jessie, where you at? Okay, let me go ahead and pause real quick and get them both in. And I'll show you the house. I'm sure if you already have Sunset Valley, you've seen this. A lot of windows so you can see out. They have their own little pool over here. I like, of course, they've got this nice dining room, and the kitchen is pretty big, and you can see everything in the kitchen. Let me throw the walls up real quick because there's one thing I really like. Oops, I'm already here at the house. In the center, we have this little outdoor atrium that's just inside, so it's a little sitting area. And I don't know, it's just something cute. It's something different. But they do have, let's see, bedrooms over here. Here's one. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the master bedroom. I'm not quite sure. But since it has only, well, no, it might not be. Let me double check. Let me put the walls down. Because it said 3. Alright, yeah, no, that would, I guess, be the regular. This one looks like it's the master bedroom, but I'd kind of like this one better for the master bedroom. So I may end up, what I'm probably going to do is just close out this door and put a door here, and then this will be the kids' shared bathroom, and then this will be kind of the master and the guest bathroom at the same time. So I think that'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and, Jessie, you've got Emily in your hands. Why don't you go ahead and take care of her needs real quick. Let me get you back on live mode because you'll start doing it without me if I don't even bother. Alright, let's go ahead and play. You can snuggle. What do you want to do? You want to quit your job? I don't think you can. I'm sorry. I know you want to, but that's not going to work. Okay, change your diaper. I don't think she needs it, but you do the same thing. Go ahead and play. Snuggle. You want to quit your job. You're definitely going to do that because we don't want to go back to that job. But we're going to wait until you actually have, did I give her a bottle? No, we're going to wait till you have gotten through your maternity leave and get every bit of money you can from them, and then you can quit. Alright, give her a bottle. Alright, so while they're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and set up the cribs and get them somewhere so that we can actually put the kids to sleep. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'll show you everything that I changed real quick. We'll just start back here in the master bedroom. So, hang on. My computer will work with me for just a minute. Alright, so I went ahead and put their diplomas out, and of course I put their pictures that I took on their very first night in town, or actually their first week. I did put out the other pictures, the ones that were just the normal pose and the silly pose over here as well. For the bathroom, I had to swap things out. I went ahead and put the bathtub over here and the shower in here since we already had one. It was a gift that we got, so I went ahead and put it in here. And I just put this over here in this corner instead, because otherwise the bathtub was right there in front of the window and everybody could watch. The kids' room, I just took that one bed out and I placed a few things in here. I really didn't do too much except just put everything in where it will fit so that they can easily get around and get to it. The toy boxes are here, and of course this was one of the gifts that we had, so I went ahead and just left it in here. I did not even touch these 2 rooms right here, this bathroom and this bedroom. I left it alone. And I didn't even do anything to the outside area here. So I figured we'll wait until spring if we want to change it at all. As far as the kitchen area, I went ahead and put their computer out that we had. I put their hot beverage maker. Everything else is exactly the way it should be. It's still the same. Over here, I did put the stereo that we got. I put it out here by their living room or dining room, and then I put in the chess table on the inside so that they can do something while it's cold. And over here is where we had a little bit more stuff that we could actually do. And I'm going to go ahead and put the walls up so you can kind of see, because it wasn't too much that I did, but I went ahead and put the pictures that we got as one of our gifts. I swapped out the TV for the better one that we got. I put in their dartboard. They have a video game system, so they'll have something to do as well. Outside, I went ahead and put in the fire pit right out here. There are no chairs or anything out by their pool, so we'll have to worry about that when it gets to be warmer weather, and we'll put some chairs, probably stuff that came with outdoor living. That's the stuff pack that I'm thinking about using. This is that little thing that we got that was a gift that I never know what to do with, and I went ahead and put a diving board at the pool just since we were already in build and buy mode. They have a 2-car garage, but they don't have any vehicles, so we're good for there. And I did not forget, I brought their security alarm from the other house, so they are good in case we get a burglar. We should be okay. But everything else is very easy. It was nothing big. I didn't really change it too much. So we'll go ahead and take them back into action here, and let me get the walls back down because I can't really play too well with the walls up. All right, looks like the kids. Let's see how they're doing. They're okay. I think she's going to feed him she's going to feed Antonio in just a minute. Jessie is just about done. I'm going to let him go ahead and put Emily in the crib. And then when she's done, she's going to do the same thing. I didn't let them sleep very long, so they still have about half of their energy left. But that's okay because it's still 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and by the time they get done with everything they need to do, they're going to be ready to go to bed early. So that's fine. As far as hunger, they're not too bad. They're actually okay. What I may do is have them take a nap, especially Jessie, because I think he's going to be pretty tired. And maybe let Elayna's doing okay. I think I might let her do a little bit of writing so we can at least get a little bit of money coming in. We didn't do too bad. When I was selling some of the extra stuff, we ended up with 6,300 simoleons, so we're not actually too far from where we expected to be. Okay, you want to dive off a diving board? Love to have you do that, Elayna, but it's a little cold. You're not quitting your job, Jessie. I wish you could. You still want to dive as well? Of course, the kids, they don't have any wishes yet that they can accomplish. I went ahead and put this thing out, whatever it was that came in one of the gifts, and it doesn't look good there. I'll probably take it out and sell it, but I thought I might as well take it and do something with it. So, I don't know. I just put it in there, and I figure maybe eventually we'll switch it to one of the kids' rooms or something. So, but that'll be a little bit of time later. Alright, so Jessie's doing that. Apparently it is going to be pretty nasty all day. If I go up in the map view and look, the snow looks like it's starting to stop. Not too much. I mean, it's still coming down, but it is completely covered. And going over here to the festival lot, I know that there's probably nobody out. No, the carpool is not coming for Elayna. It can come, but she's not going anywhere. So let's take a look and see if there's anybody at the festival. No, but you can see that all the festival events have started to show up. I don't think they were here the last time, so I'd love to send them over here, and maybe when they get a little bit of a break, I can have a babysitter come and take care of the kids. Problem is, the babysitter normally doesn't really do a good job, so it's not really fun to have the babysitter come and do it, because then you're constantly having to flip back over to make sure they're okay. We got the ice skating rink. We have the snowball area. Okay, she just got 8 more simoleons for writing. Very nice. We have the nice little booths out here. These poor guys, they've got to be freezing. They don't put them in very warm clothing. It's kind of funny. They're still in the same clothing they would wear for summertime. So, but they're there. And I think over here this is the half pipe for the snowboarding. I really want them to come over and do that. And let's see. Of course, you've got the face painting booths. Everything's the same, and then they're going to have. I wonder if we can do this with all the kids. I'm not sure. Let's see. Take a green card photo with. Oh yeah, you can do it with the whole family. So we'll actually have to bring the kids over and do it, and then at least send them right back home. But that'll be something to do. Because I would like to get at least one family picture with everybody. And I like to do one for every season. So we've done it for all the others. So this way it'll be nice. Alright, I'm getting a lot of lag, and I think it's because of the weather effects right here. So, because normally when I play the game, there is no lag whatsoever. Alright, Jessie, you are worn out, but you're doing okay. I think what we'll do is we'll let you sleep, and then when you get up, we'll go over there, take the picture, and come back. Jesse got 440 simoleons for personal time off. He wants to go to France. I'm sorry, we can't go to France. Well, we could. We can afford it, but it's just not something we can do with kids. He'd have to go by himself because babies and toddlers cannot travel. Elayna, you are almost finished with that book, so while Jesse's sleeping, I hope you finish it up. The kids don't look too bad. They're going to actually have to go to the bathroom pretty soon, but I think what we can do is we can just pick them up and take them over there and get the pictures done, and at least that would be something nice. Okay, I can't have Emily pick up herself. Come on. So Elayna's going to pick up Emily. Jesse, when you get up, you're going to go ahead and pick up Antonio. And hopefully Elayna will be done with her story, or her book, real quick. She's still got a ways to go. So if we don't finish, we don't finish. It's not like it's a big rush, because she's just going to have time off to do quite a bit of writing. Alright. So Elayna, let's go ahead and let you get off that. She's up to a level 3 of writing, which is good. Go ahead and get up and go pick up your daughter. Yeah, I've tried to take the picture of the baby in the photo booth, and sometimes I'm able to do it, sometimes I can't. So it's always just kind of a hit and miss thing. So this will be interesting to see if we can do the greeting card with babies. And if it works, we'll go back later on after a couple of days when they age up, and we'll do it with toddlers as well. That'll be kind of fun too. I do like these cribs, but I've noticed some cribs they get stuck. So you got to be careful with them. But these aren't too bad. Elayna, you are right inside the crib. Alright, so now that they're there, let me go ahead and pause real quick. And we'll go into map view and take them over to the festival. Hopefully they'll all go together. Oh wait, I need to be on this side. It's so hard. When it's all covered in snow, you get so completely disoriented as to where everything is. At least I do. I don't know, it takes me a while. Alright, so Jesse, you're going to take this photo with your son, your wife, and your daughter. And please make sure you can do it all together. Alright, I'm going to speed it up so they can get over here, and hopefully they won't take too long. I remember looking at the weather, and I think it said it was going to be a blizzard for these 2 days, but then the rest of the week shouldn't be too bad. Maybe when we get back we can actually take a look at the weather again. But we're not going to keep them out too late. It's a full moon. They're going to have zombies coming out any minute, so probably not the best time to have the kids out. Okay, so Jesse and Antonio are there. What about Elayna? Where you at, girl? She's on her way, and she's got the babies, so it looks like she's right back there. I can see the green plumb bob, but I can't see her. There she is. Alright, go on in there. Let's get a family picture. This is something I'm really glad that they introduced with seasons, because I've always wanted to be able to have a family picture, but it's really hard to actually get them all in one place and take a snapshot of them. But it's kind of fun to have this. Now it just takes forever for it to take the photo, but that's okay. We're not going to stay here at the festival. I know they say the babies are warm and everything's fine, so, but there's no reason to stay out here in this kind of weather when the babies are probably not going to be able to last too much longer without crying and doing whatnot. Alright, let's take a look at the photo. We can share it on the wall. Oh, look at that. There's the Davis family with their 2 little babies. We'll go ahead and share that out. So if anybody wants it, you have it if you are one of my friends. And if you're not one of my friends, go ahead and add me as your friend. I'll accept anybody, so don't worry. Just go ahead and add and you can see anything. Alright, we're going to send them home because it looks like Jesse's getting hungry. Elayna's hungry and tired. The babies aren't too bad, but they're going to have to go to the bathroom and get changed. Looks like Emily's going to be the first one that needs to get changed. So, who left? I think Elayna left already, so I'm going to follow Jesse real quick. Alright, so now we got our full moon, and that's okay. We're going to be inside the house. We're not going to worry about it because... Who is this woman? Walking around here in the snow, nothing to do with Emma Hatch? Alright, let's catch up with Elayna real quick. She should already be home. I'm dying for about another week on this computer, so hopefully in the next week I will have the brand new one. I'm probably not going to do too many more uploads until I get the new one. I'm just waiting on the last part. It should be in next week, so once that happens I won't get any of this lag and all this mess, so just bear with me for a minute. I heard a horse. Alright, Elayna, where are you? Okay, why don't you go ahead and change her. Let's go ahead and make sure that we give her a bottle. She probably doesn't need it, but give her a bottle, change. Oh my gosh, I thought the horse was in the house. Alright, horse, you need to go away. Alright, let's go ahead and give a bottle to Antonio. Give him, change his diaper. Doesn't need it yet. You can snuggle. Okay, now she needs her diaper changed. That's what I was waiting on. That way we don't have to hear the crying yet. Alright, and then I think she will be okay after that. Yeah, she just needs to be put back in her crib to sleep. So Elayna, you go ahead, put Emily back in the crib, let her go to bed. And let's see, how is Antonio doing? He's going to have the same problem in just a moment, so we might as well hold on for just a minute and let Antonio go to the bathroom so that we can change his diaper and then put him to sleep. Okay, same expression. Come on. I know, I hate waiting on them to do it, but they will. Alright, Elayna, you go ahead, do what you got to do, and then you need to eat something and go to bed. Let's see, we don't have, oh, we do have leftovers. So you can have some salad and then you can go to bed. Because you are tired. It's only 7 o'clock, I know, but that's okay. She wants to reach level 4 of writing. She wants to sing karaoke. Love to do that, but we can't. Not right now. You want to build a snowman? Absolutely. We're going to go build a snowman actually probably tomorrow. Because they're both, no, Jesse's not off. He just may have to take a day. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, Jesse, since you just got him in your hands, why don't you snuggle? Why don't you play? Really, there's nothing else you can do with him. That's the only bad thing about babies. You can't really do a whole lot with them at this point. So, and same thing with toddlers. There's a little bit more to do with toddlers, but not much. Alright, come on, Antonio. There you go. That's what I was waiting on. So you go ahead, change that dirty diaper, put him to bed, and then, Jesse, you've got to eat and go to bed yourself. So let's see. Let's let Elayna see if she takes all the leftovers. Maybe she won't. Nope, there's still leftovers. So you'll do that. Then you can go to bed. Alright, Elayna, we're going to go with you for a minute. Yeah, it's actually a very nice house. I like this one because it's all one story. You can see everything. You can get on one end and, you know, you don't lose everybody. It's a much easier one. When I get multiple story houses, which I love and I enjoy playing them, I just tend to lose my Sims real quick and it's constant back and forth. Alright, Jesse, change that diaper because we don't want to hear the crying. We're going to hear enough crying in the next few days, so don't let it get started now. Probably need to take horses off because there's no reason for them to be coming right up to the front door. I think that's a little silly. Go ahead, change the diaper, Jesse. Don't just stand there. It's got to stink. There you go. And hopefully the snow will actually stop so they can go out and enjoy the festival. They haven't had the festival yet, so they still have, let me see, it's Monday. Yeah, they still got a couple of days until... Where is this stupid horse? It's in our backyard? Oh no, I don't think so. We're going to get rid of this. You horses have got to go somewhere. But this is ridiculous. They just crossed right over. I guess there's no fence there. Alright, so that's something I'm going to need to do, is I'm going to need to... Is this a fence I can close? Horse, get out of here. Yeah, it sounded like... Yeah, this actually can be locked, I believe. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, we're going to have to take care of that because I don't want horses running through here. So I may end up just getting rid of horses and taking them off and letting them not show up in the town. So that's the one thing. I just don't think they really fit. Not in Sunset Valley. Okay, Jesse, you can watch him sleep. That's okay, but you need to eat. You're tired, but you're hungry. Let's see. I think Elayna's already in bed. Yeah, she's smart. She knows what to do. She's sleeping on the wrong side. That's okay. I didn't care which side they slept on. Jesse, are you moving yet? Yeah, you're finally going to get to go. Alright, so I'm going to let him go ahead and go to bed, get something to eat, and then when we come back, it will be another day, and poor Elayna is going to be on her own because I think Jesse goes back to work tomorrow. Yeah, he goes back to work in 10 hours. So Elayna is going to do her best to handle two little babies on her own, and we'll do our best. And maybe we may have to hire a babysitter for a while just to give her some rest if she doesn't catch up. But anyway, when we come back, we'll work with Elayna and the babies, and the festival will be coming up soon. Hopefully the weather will clear up and we can go down and enjoy it. So I think I'll go ahead and end the part here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.